Hi everyone, welcome back to Ed Paris TV. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about some of my pet peeves. And I know I'm not the only one who has these pet peeves. Some other people out there also feel the same way. So you might want to keep this in mind and just be a little bit considerate of other people when you're training. So first off, don't be a social butterfly. Don't run around and start talking to people. It's annoying to other people and it just makes you look like you're not serious about what you're doing. It should be considered like sacred time. Plus, when you're talking, your mind is elsewhere and you're not focused and you're not going to make progress that way. You're not in the gym or in the mogun or dojo to make friends. Sure, that can happen, but it should be more casual. You shouldn't be going around and talking to people all the time because it's distracting to others and it's not going to help you any. So being a social butterfly, not very good. Another thing, talking about your mistakes. If you're in the mogun and you're playing, say, chisao, rolling hands, if you start talking about, oh, I didn't bring my wusao up on time, oh, I should have pivoted when that happened, and this and that, you're not living in the moment. You're living in the past. You need to be in the moment. You need to keep rolling, keep playing whatever technique it is that you're playing, and be in the moment. Okay, so that's just going to set you back if you just keep. It's going to prolong your progress. If you keep talking and about your mistakes and about other things. So don't do that. Leaving a mess. Don't leave a mess wherever you go. Leaving chalk all over the place, your sweat all over the seats and everything, and plates loaded up and not removing them when you're done, or dumbbells laying around and all of that. It's very inconsiderate, and then you're putting the gym staff in a position where they're going to have to do double the work. So not very considerate. Stop doing that. Another thing, don't be a bully. If you're in the gym and you're getting stronger and you see yourself getting bigger and all this, and you think you can run around and intimidate people when you're working out, it's not going to work on some people. It might even backfire on you, and you don't want to do that. It's not going to make you look cool, and if anything, it's going to put you in a bad situation. One time I was working out in a gym in New Jersey, in North Jersey, visiting a friend of mine, and Jersey is like the mecca of bodybuilding here on the East Coast. And these guys run around thinking they can just do whatever they want. I was doing a machine, and these two guys came over, big guys, big bodybuilders, and said, "There's not enough room for the three of us to work on that machine." I said, "Well, there'll be enough room for the two of you when I'm done." And then they were like stunned. Well, so be careful. Don't be a bully, because it may backfire on you and it doesn't make you look cool either. Okay, so another thing too, when you're training and when you're out there in the real world, if you're gonna get into a situation and you have to deliver a strike, don't make that ki noise all the time, because it's very predictable, and it just takes away from the energy that could be focused into the actual strike itself. Same thing with weight training. If you're sitting there making noises like and all of this to lift the weight up, it looks ridiculous. Nobody wants to hear it. I even hear some guys going like some sexual noise, and it's pathetic. So don't do that. It just makes you look ridiculous. Same thing with, like I said, with the martial art. You don't want to be focusing your energy on a scream, unless the scream itself is being used for psychological warfare, like Bruce Lee when he went, "Ah, ooh," that can really mess with somebody's head. To see a guy half their size beating the hell out of him and making these ridiculous noises at the same time. Or Jim Kelly when he went, "Ooh," that really works for you, because it's going to disturb the psychology of the opponent. But if it's just a typical yeah and all this stuff, it just takes away from the energy that could be devoted to the actual strike itself. And same thing with the weight training. When you're making that noise, you should be silent and focus all of that energy that you're wasting on this noise that you're making on actually getting the weight up, whether it's a pulling or pushing movement, doesn't matter. No need to scream, okay? So those are some of my pet peeves, and I know a lot of other people out there feel the same way, so be considerate when you're in the gym. Hope everything's going to be good with you this week. Have a great week. Talk to you soon. Please like and subscribe, and see you later on Ed Paris TV.